Hey guys, just Ash here. Now, I have a bit of a confession to make, which you've probably already guessed from the title of this video. I am not very good at finishing animes. Actually, that's a little bit misleading because I can finish animes. Things like Attack on Titan, Death Note, Tokyo Ghoul, all those sorts of animes, I'm really good at finishing. And I'm really good at finishing really long animes, things that are like 300 episodes plus, so One Piece, not Naruto, because I haven't actually watched that yet, but I definitely intend to. Dragon Ball, things like that. Really good at finishing. What I can't finish are things like romance animes or slice of life. Basically, anything that's possibly got a happy ending. The reason why I am really bad at finishing animes like this is because I get to maybe episode 10 or 11, sometimes not even that far in certain cases, Yuri on Ice, for example, and I genuinely end up thinking that it's going to end tragically. Now, whether this is because I started my anime journey with things like Full Metal Alchemist and Cowboy Bebop, which I know don't end badly, but they have lots of tragic things happen, I'm not sure. This may have twisted my view of anime. But if I'm watching something like Yuri on Ice or in High School Host Club, things like that, I get really anxious and panicky that the happiness is gonna end. I honestly think sometimes while I'm watching these sorts of cheery animes that it's going to end tragically. Whether this is someone dying, someone not ending up with the love interest that they've been building up the whole way through, I'm not really sure. I think this sort of thinking stems from Cardcaptor Sakura. The reason for this is it's actually one of the first animes I watched that wasn't aimed at boys. I grew up with things like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Dinosaur King and Bakugan were in there as well, but they don't really count. I was a bit older when they came out. But Cardcaptors was the first anime aimed at girls that I watched the whole way through. And I did this, I didn't have to force myself, I was really into it, I really enjoyed it. But, and these are spoilers for an anime that is at least 10 years old, so if you haven't watched it yet and this spoils it for you, that's on you, I'm afraid. It ends in a bittersweet way. Yes, it's a happy ending, but it does end with Shaoran leaving and Sakura basically having to get on with her life without him. He is her one true love. It's all very sad, but it's also really sweet at the same time. And I think this has twisted my view of anime. For example, I was watching Yuri on Ice, and I was binge watching Yuri on Ice. I was doing 2 or 3 episodes a day, and I appreciate, as a binge watcher, that is not the top amount of binging that you can do, but I was getting through it at quite a pace. So it hit, episode 10-ish, maybe even episode 9, and I completely stopped watching it. And I sat with Alex, he was like, do you want to watch Yuri on Ice? And I was like, no. He was like, why not? And the reason is, I was terrified, genuinely very anxious, that it wasn't going to end the way I wanted it to end, it wasn't going to be a happy ending, and something really bad was going to happen. I can't tell you guys what I thought was going to happen. Maybe somewhere in the back of my head, I thought someone was going to write Yuri's name in a death note, or a giant titan was going to show up and eat people. But I genuinely didn't want to watch the end of it. Now, Alex has seen the end of Yuri on Ice, and I have asked him what happened, so don't even try and spoil it in the comments below, because I know it ends happily. I am going to watch it at some point, but I'm still going to be nervous. And that's not to say I don't like these animes. I really do. I love slice of life anime, and everything that's really happy and cheerful with them. I just can't finish them at all. I will list some of the anime that I've started and not finished purely because I really thought it was going to end badly. So these are things like Ouran High School Host Club, A Centaur's Life, Pretty Derby, and even really old anime like Save Me Lollipop. And the thing with Save Me Lollipop is I know how that ends because I read the manga and I still don't want to watch the anime in case it ends differently. Anyway, I do really like this genre of anime. I'm just really bad at finishing things. And I don't have this problem with any other sort of media. Books with happy endings, TV shows with happy endings, even movies with happy endings. I'm fine. I can watch the whole way through and really enjoy. It's just something about the way that anime handles upbeat topics. It's so twee and charming. And just to add to this, It doesn't include anime movies. I have watched Studio Ghibli movies from beginning to end multiple times and not had this issue. It is literally just series. I can't do it. So, if you guys have any tips on finishing cheerful animes, let me know in the comments below. And you'll be pleased to know that I am working at getting past this blockage in my mind, as recently I bit the bullet and actually finished Cheerboys, and I was delightfully surprised. Again, the ending isn't what I was expecting. It was very cheerful and upbeat. There were definitely some themes of bittersweetness, but it was still a happy ending. The series ended on a good note, and it is definitely encouraging me to watch more upbeat anime. And that is it, really. I literally just wanted to put my thoughts out there, let you guys know if you have the same problem, that you're not alone, and to hopefully find other people that have this problem and can help me get past it. So, as I mentioned earlier, definitely leave any tips in the comments below. I really need them. Also, some of you may have noticed that I have been helping out doing Let's Plays on One Life Left's YouTube channel. So, One Life Left is a gaming cafe in Norwich, and I help them with their YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked them out, definitely do. I'll leave a link to their channel in the description, and one of my end card videos will probably be one of my Let's Plays that I've done there. Definitely check them out. Leave a like here if you've enjoyed this video, and leave a like over there if you enjoy those videos. And as always, join me next Friday at 8 for another video.